math, you should be able to read and write numbers in many different ways. There are a few ways that we can look at for place value. For instance, we have written form, expanded form, model form, standard form, and using hundreds, tens, and ones. So for place value, the written form is basically writing the number using words. Expanded form is writing the number using the value of each digit. Standard form is basically just the digits. In 465, there are 3 digits. Model form is using a picture to draw the number that we are working with. Hundreds, tens, and ones is telling us basically how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones are in our number. Let's try an example of all of them. So in standard form, my number would be 372. And 372, there are 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. Each of these digits has a value. This is worth 2 in the ones place. In the tens place, this is worth 70. And in the hundreds place, this is worth 300. Let's try an example using all of the different ways that we can read and write numbers. So let's give a number of 372. This number is going to be our number in what we call standard form. Standard form is just the basic number as you see. Now, in written form, I'm taking the same number. It would be 372. I used the same number, but I wrote it using words. Now let's look at using model form. So again, remember, model form is just using a picture for the same number. The square we represent as hundreds. We have 3 of those, so we need 3 squares. We use the 10 to represent the tens place, which is in 7 is there. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And we use circles to represent the ones place, and we have the 2 there, so we only need 2 circles. That's 372. Now we are going to look at expanded form. And when I think of expanded form, I think of stretching out that number that we are using. So I say 300, I'm stretching it out, put a plus in between. 70, because remember this is hundreds, tens, ones, plus 2 in the ones place, and this is expanded form. Now let's look at writing the number in hundreds, tens, and ones. So basically that would be in hundreds, tens, ones. I'm going to simply put 300, 7 tens, and 2 ones. And now you're able to read and write numbers in different ways.